Your spiritual growth has made you more sensitive to everyone's energy. You are picking up on vibrations that used to be completely invisible. The person sitting next to you at work, your family at dinner, even strangers in the grocery store. You feel their moods, their stress, their unspoken emotions, like they're your own. This creates a new problem. How do you protect yourself without becoming isolated? The old you could handle certain people just fine, but now their energy feels overwhelming, draining, sometimes even toxic. Some people try to shut down completely. They withdraw, avoid social situations, and build walls. But there is a way to protect your energy while staying connected to the world around you. Before we dive into that, if you're feeling stuck from your spiritual growth, check this out. I got a free download for you. 5 inner blocks that keep you from deep spiritual growth. The link is in the first comment below. Go get it. Other people have no idea how sensitive you have become. They don't understand this kind of awareness at all. They can't relate to what you're experiencing because they haven't walked your path. Your friends and relatives have a fixed idea about who you used to be. But you have changed. You have evolved through your spiritual growth, and they are still interacting with the old you. They remember the person who used to laugh at the same jokes, who shared their interests, who saw the world through the same lens they do. But that's not who you are anymore. You don't see things the same way anymore. What used to feel normal now feels shallow. Conversations that used to give you energy now drain you. Topics that used to interest you now feel pointless. And when you try to share your new ideas, they find what you're saying strange or too deep. They can't relate because they haven't experienced what you have. When you mention energy, vibrations, or spiritual insights, you see the blank look in their eyes. Maybe they nod politely, but you can feel their confusion, their skepticism, sometimes even judgment. Don't expect people to understand you now. This isn't their fault, and it's not yours either. They haven't had the experiences that shifted your consciousness. This creates tension where there used to be an easy connection. Conversations feel forced. Gatherings feel uncomfortable. You find yourself pretending to be interested in things that no longer matter to you. Or worse, dimming your light to make others feel comfortable. The people closest to you might even resist your changes. They want the old you back. The you who fit neatly into their world, who didn't challenge their beliefs, who didn't make them question their own choices. Your growth can feel threatening to them, because it highlights what they're not willing to examine in themselves. And here's the trap. You start believing something is wrong with you. You think you should be able to connect with everyone like you used to. You blame yourself for being too sensitive or too different. You try to force yourself back into old patterns that no longer fit. Instead of trying to be likable to everyone, try being yourself. Stop twisting yourself to fit into spaces that no longer match your energy. Stop pretending to enjoy conversations that drain you. Stop forcing smiles when you want to pull away. If they don't like the real you, accept it without judgment. This doesn't mean they're bad people, and it doesn't mean you're bad either. It just means you're operating on different frequencies now. The higher your vibration rises, the fewer people will naturally resonate with you. This is an energetic reality, not a personal failing. Think of it like a radio dial. As you tune to higher frequencies, you lose reception to the lower ones. You can't pick up every station at once. This isn't a flaw in you or them. It's just how energy works. Oil and water don't mix, not because there's something wrong with either substance, but because they have different properties. The same goes with people. Nobody is compatible with all types of energies. Your growth matters more than maintaining old relationships that no longer serve. This might sound harsh, but staying in connections that drain you isn't helping anyone. You end up resentful and exhausted. They end up confused and rejected. Nobody wins. Simply accept this shift and focus on finding your own tribe. The people who get you, they do exist. The people who share your interests, your values, your level of awareness, they're out there. But you won't find them if you're too busy trying to force old connections to work. The discomfort you feel around certain people is a message, not something to ignore. Your body is telling you something important. Your energy is telling you something. When you feel drained or tense after spending time with someone, that's not a sign of weakness. It's a message. Your sensitivity isn't a burden to manage. It's your guidance system. It's helping you navigate toward people and situations that truly nourish you and away from those that deplete you. Some people carry heavy energy, anger, resentment, victim consciousness, drama. Others carry light energy, peace, joy, growth, possibility. Your newfound sensitivity helps you feel the difference immediately. Trust what you feel. You may notice that certain people leave you feeling exhausted even after short interactions. Others leave you feeling energized and inspired. That isn't a coincidence. This is your energy responding to theirs. The old you might have pushed through the discomfort, thinking you should be able to handle everyone. But the awakened you recognizes that protecting your energy isn't selfish, it's necessary. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't help others if you're constantly drained. This doesn't mean you have to be rude or unkind. You can still be loving and compassionate while maintaining energetic boundaries. You can wish people well from a distance. You can send them love without sacrificing your own well-being. Accept that some relationship will naturally shift or end as you grow. This isn't failure, it's evolution. The friendships that were built around who you used to be might not survive who you're becoming, and that's okay. You don't have to force connections that no longer feel authentic. You don't have to keep showing up to gatherings that drain you just to maintain appearances. You don't have to pretend you still enjoy conversations about things that no longer matter to you. But you also don't have to cut people off completely or burn bridges. There is a middle path here. Set energetic boundaries by limiting exposure to draining people, not cutting them off completely. Maybe you see them less often, maybe you keep interactions shorter. Maybe you meet them in groups instead of one-on-one, where their energy feels less overwhelming. You can still love people from a distance. You can still care about their well-being without absorbing their problems. You can still be kind without being available for every crisis, every complaint, every drama they want to share. Seek out people who match your current energy level and understanding. They exist, but you have to be willing to look in new places. Join spiritual groups, attend workshops, take classes that interest the person you've become, not the person you used to be. The right people will recognize something in you that resonates with them. They will understand your language when you talk about energy and growth. They won't look at you like you're speaking a foreign language when you share your spiritual insights. You don't have to explain or justify your spiritual evolution to anyone. You don't owe people a detailed explanation of why you've changed. You don't need to convince them that your path is valid. Your growth speaks for itself. Trust that the right people will be drawn to your authentic energy. When you stop dimming your light to make others comfortable, you become a beacon for those who are meant to find you. Your tribe is looking for you just as much as you are looking for them. Your sensitivity is a gift that helps you discern who belongs in your life now. It's not something to apologize for or try to manage away. It's guidance. It's showing you who lifts you up and who pulls you down. It's helping you choose connections that nourish your soul instead of draining it. The people who truly belong in your life will appreciate your depth rather than fear it. Celebrate your growth instead of resisting it. And understand your need for energetic boundaries because they maintain their own. Your sensitivity isn't something to fix, it's guidance. It's your guide pointing you toward people and experiences that are right for you. Trust what you feel, even when others don't understand it. Your growth is more important than your popularity. You didn't evolve spiritually to stay small and comfortable for the sake of others. You didn't do the inner work to keep living at a frequency that no longer fits who you become. Choose your growth over trying to stay connected with people who no longer match your energy. This isn't cruel, it's honest. It's respecting the work you've done and the person you've become. The right tribe will find you when you stop dimming your light for others. When you show up authentically, when you honor your sensitivity instead of hiding it, and when you trust your energetic boundaries instead of overriding them, that's when your people recognize you. Your sensitivity isn't a weakness to overcome. It's your gift. Use it to improve your life. If you're feeling stuck from your spiritual growth, check this out. I got a free download for you. 5 inner blocks that keep you from deep spiritual growth. The link is in the first comment below. Go get it.